When people first meet me, or the first time I tell them that I race cars, they do a double take. Especially when I'm at work, they'll ask me what I did over the weekend. And that's when they're just like, wait, but you're a nurse. Isn't that dangerous? I was always fascinated with cars. I was always fascinated with racing because I had seen it on TV. But I always thought it was reserved for the professionals. I wasn't surrounded by that growing up. So I just thought, well, that's not gonna be something I can do. And I just kind of watched from afar. It all started with me just being at this aftermarket store. I was buying some random thing for a car, and they had a TV going, and they were playing an old school option video. I remember just being in that store and getting lost in the video and just watching them drift and do all this crazy stuff. I remember seeing the guy jump out of the car after, and he just jumped out and was like super excited. And I don't know, it was that moment that I'm like, oh, I wonder if I could do that.
I spent the next 2 years teaching myself how to drift while working my full-time nursing career. And it became my life. I would spend all my free time at the track and started making friends. And that's when I met Brad.
Sonya was into cars before she met me. That's how we met at the track. She practically ignored me the first time we met because she was so focused on her racing.
I had been drifting, and Brad had been doing time attack. And so he had just mentioned, you know, you should try time attack. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe one day I'll try it. Off the bat, I was absolutely in love. I felt alive. I felt excited. But I remember hopping out of the car and just telling Brad, this is not gonna be a drift car, this is gonna be a time attack car.
And then it came to a stop. I ended up breaking my back trying to help a patient from falling. I was down for a year, but I kept going to races, even if I had to show up in a wheelchair.
I realized I don't have control of really anything but besides myself. From that moment, I had even more drive to go and do something, and I'm gonna go and do something great. I started to research, and I found the Nissan Challenge. There was so much information that I didn't know about competition. I didn't know even about driving. I'm still a new driver, and it was just a new world for me. So I started to break it down. What do I need to do to get my car ready for competition?
In recovery, she was working on the car, she was caging the car. You know, she just couldn't keep her hands off the car.
I had never imagined that I was going to do what I have done with it. now that I'm getting deeper and deeper into it, I can't see my life without it.
What was your fastest lap time here before?
Here?
Yeah.
Like a 128.
128? You just beat it.
By what?
127.9.
No! I actually didn't even really think about it. It's the last session of the day of this year, of my first ever like full year of competition. And it feels, I have to say it feels bittersweet because I don't want it to end now. Like I'm very excited that it's about to be completed. Like the series is about to be done and I accomplished that and I did that. But I still feel like I could have done more, that there was still so much more. But I guess that's what next year's for.
If you can take away all limitations, what would you do? If you have a full-time job or part-time job or no job, it doesn't matter. It all starts with what you really want to do. I was just this girl from Southern California that showed up to the track one day and just wanted to be there. I didn't know one single person there. I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew I wanted to be there. And I just want to be that same kind of inspiration for another person, for them to be able to step out and do whatever it is that they want to do in the world and let it be their own track in their own way. I want them to go to the track for the first time and just do it.
I'm very excited. I had a goal at the beginning of the year and I had no idea that it was gonna feel like this. I have come so far and I love it and it feels awesome. I really never thought that I'd be doing any of this and I'm doing it and I'm just gonna keep going from here. I'm excited.